Hey guys, welcome back. It's Claytano. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. And this is the rush hour commentary, okay? And man, this was a really good one. It was like a roller coaster ride pretty much. So I had ups, I had downs, I had sideways, I had flips, turns, all these different things. And at one point I felt like just completely rage quitting and just stopping, just not even uploading the video because I was so mad at one point, and I just didn't want to do it anymore. I just didn't feel like doing it anymore. But for those of you that didn't watch last week's video, basically what I do is I record rush hour, just focusing on rushing whatever I gotta do to actually, you know, fight good, do Summoner's War good, and from there, I then take the video, put it onto my computer, and then commentate over it. So as you guys can see here, this is my defense. That was my rank from last week, 296. We started at rank 6,000, rushed all the way up to rank 296. I talked a little bit about how to position yourself right for the kind of rank that you want to finish at. So last week, started at rank 6,000, finished rank 296. This week we're starting much higher at 244 because I want to push into higher G1. This is the second time that I'm rushing on this actual account, and I figured, you know what? Let's not try to go G2 just yet. Let's just shoot for higher G1, and then next week we could potentially go into G2. But guys, I was so upset at myself. Okay, you're just gonna watch right now because I'm just gonna talk, because what happened last Saturday? What happened last Saturday? That was, you know, a really nice event in Summoner's War. What happened? Do you guys know? It's called free rune removal. Yeah, so I completely missed that. I missed a lot last weekend because I was actually, for some reason, I feel like I was super busy last weekend. I wasn't able to make videos. I didn't do free rune removal. And what was I doing? I don't even know what I was doing, but I was busy. Okay, you guys saw my vlogs. That's the kind of stuff that I do, and I just, you know, I don't always, I don't think about Summoner's War 24/7. I really don't. You guys might think I do, but I don't. And I missed it. Okay, I missed the Christmas of Summoner's War. So the rune difference between last week and this week is literally exactly the same. It is no different. But what you might tell is different from last video is that I am rushing on my tablet as promised, so that way you guys can see it in full screen. It's not some random, like, from my phone. Also, I feel like the quality of video is actually a lot better in this than it is on my normal Summoner's War videos for some reason, because it's like pre-recorded instead of recording off of a recording. But yeah, so we're just gonna do rush hour. You guys are gonna see all the ups and downs of it, and hopefully we can learn something along the way. Mainly, I hope I can learn something to help myself progress as a better player in Summoner's War. So this is a Tian Lang defense though, and as I've said before, Tian Lang is pretty easy to counter if you know how to do it. You don't use any sort of buff gauger, because if you use a buff gauger, it's not gonna work. So I used a Triton plus a Galleon. I was hoping that my Triton was gonna be faster than his Orion, but watch. Okay, so he was faster than the Orion. I went ahead and tried to do that, but the Orion resisted. That's what happened. The Orion resisted my Triton. They dropped a bunch of debuffs on the Triton. Thankfully it wasn't anybody else, because then that would have been a horrible mistake. I was able to drop bombs. Luckily the Tian Lang didn't remove anything from my SEARA, and I was able to come through and bomb them off. But you really, I mean, Tian Lang is there to really just mess with Lucian comps. He's there to mess with Tiana comps, and he's there to mess with any other type of speed gauge buffing comp, which is pretty much a lot of AOs these days. And that's why Tian Lang is so overpowered, mainly just because he is completely messing with the meta. Like, if the meta wasn't really focused on, you know, attack bar boosting and who's the fastest, if it wasn't such a speed meta right now, then Tian Lang may or may not be as awesome as he is, but obviously he'd still be, he's just an awesome monster in general. So can't say enough good things about Tian Lang. If you guys have one, congratulations. You got one of the probably my most sought after monsters in the entire game. Really. Really, it's what it boils down to, and I wish I had one. But so you can see here, I'm starting to get into like mid-range G1. Okay, now you're starting to see a lot better players, a lot more difficult defenses that you can't just always run through. This one though did surprise me. I remember this one because it was pretty early in Rush. I think this is like my 3rd or 4th battle. The Wind Heart Magician on the right hand side, I forgot that it acted like pretty much a, it feels like it's almost like a what's that one, Hua Dam. Yeah, so it like revamped up the Praha over there, and I was like, oh my gosh, like the Praha could almost heal, but it didn't, luckily. But I forgot that it was like a mini Hua Dam almost. I do tend to avoid Freya comps, and I don't know why. Actually, I do know why, because I don't have my Xerath set up the way he needs to be. Plus, I feel like if I still have a Xerath, he's still gonna be not like yeah, I feel like I'm always gonna get resisted, so why even bother against those type of comps? Because I just don't feel like wasting the time of day to fight a Freya, and then he's gonna revive everybody else. Not revive him, but you guys know what I mean. I'm not stupid, okay? I know what skills Freya has, all right? But I feel like he's gonna revive them. Keep saying revive, heal them and cleanse them. That's basically reviving them, right? And you know, put them to max level, and I'm max. For those of you that like to hang on every word I say, you guys are gonna have a fun time with this video. But yeah, I just don't feel like dealing with Freya, so I don't do it. But also the fact that I don't have a Xerath runed correctly right now. I know it's probably a shock to most of you. I have 5 Xeraths and I don't use really any of them to their fullest potential. I feel like that it's such a waste, and I should just start giving Xeraths away. So if you guys want a Xerath, just let me know, and I'll try to get one sent to your account, because I got plenty to go around. And there's no need for 5 Xeraths other than to make troll videos that everybody hates you for. So yeah, there's those. But what I want the Xerath for, what I want him to be for, is at the beginning of the video I fought a Samath, Perna, something else type composition. So I really need my Xerath to go before my SEARA, but my Xerath right now is slower than my SEARA by like 2 speed, and I don't have anything else to actually help boost him over that speed. If I did, I would, and I would just keep all the same runes. Like if I could use a grindstone or something, I cannot. It is completely maxed out, but I wish I could. So I pretty much bomb for the whole way. Like I said, I missed free rune removal, so I can't even use like Lucians. Unfortunately, I don't have any Lucians that I can use. But I mean, so far so good, right? Like so far so good. I haven't really been in too horrible of a situation just yet where I am losing a bunch of battles. But guys, it gets real dirty. We get real down and dirty. I mean, for those of you that want to spoil it, you can jump to the end to see what rank I finished, but I feel like the journey there is what's important. And the fact that I completely didn't just quit Summoner's War altogether, I feel like is I don't know why I didn't quit Summoner's War after what was happening to me. You guys will see though. Let's talk about Pungbake though, since he's got his little animation right there. I am definitely going to be posting a Pungbake video showing his previous damage compared to what his damage is now. I did have a chance to mess around with him, guys, and I am actually super excited about Pungbake. He's actually really good now, and I was kind of thinking of like different ways to actually use him now, and it's I feel like I don't even know how to use him yet, but I need to mess around with him more because it's crazy. If you guys have Punk Wake, you probably already know that he's super awesome. I feel like he's gonna be awesome. I could be completely wrong. The last time I said a monster was gonna be awesome, it was Samath. Nobody really believed me, and then now look at Samath. This was like years ago. If you look way back, I said meta, like game changer monster, right when he was first released, and nobody really, I mean, it didn't really change the meta. Maybe because not a lot of people had him just yet. That could be what it was. But I was like, oh, I called it. This monster has way too many things going on. Like this is gonna be something special. The monster that I said before that was game changing was Tiana. When people first saw Tiana come out, they were feeding Tiana. I was not feeding Tiana. Look at this match though, real quick. Don't get eyes off me. Look at this match, because it's a straight up speed game, okay? And I lost. SEARA lead, and I lost with I had Kabila. He had the frigate, and I lost. I was like, man, that's real bad. So that put me down like 100 ranks, because I also lost a couple arena defenses as well. And that really took a lot of wind out of my sails, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, dang. Plus I had to refresh my energy at that exact time. Oh boy. Oh boy. 12:42, that means 18 minutes left in rush hour. I was getting hit a lot, so I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. What worked last week, I'm gonna just go ahead and throw that in again. It was the Ariel, Artemio, Camilla, Rena defense, and you know what? I was like, you know what? We're just gonna do it. Stall defense again. Didn't work out as well this week, I don't think. It like last week, obviously I was a lot lower rank coming up into the higher ranks, so it worked a little better because every defense is gonna work better there. But this one, I would say at the higher rank, it may not be super viable. But I also didn't change any of the runes on it, and it didn't really have very good runes to begin with. So maybe if I change the runes to help them out a little bit, it won't be as bad. But at some point, I believe it's like 10 minutes left where I just start getting pooped on, and I think I even lost this match. I believe I did, if I remember correctly. I was really trying to get rid of that stupid Monkey King, but he was actually gaining a lot of health back every turn. Maybe he wasn't even gaining health back himself. But like, look at that. I thought I had him dead. I was like, I gotta kill this thing. The Perna was like all the way down there, so I didn't really want to touch it just yet until I finished off the Monkey King. I still didn't finish off the damn Monkey King. It came back, it started stunning everybody. Like this, I was like, this damn Monkey King is gonna be the death of me right now. And then this Camila started proccing. Alright, so I finally got rid of that Monkey King. But then I needed my SEARA. If I didn't have my SEARA, if my SEARA didn't die, I probably would have been able to do something. But with that Camila was going to kill my Cobalt Bomber. It was going to then go after my Tiana. My Tiana's not going to kill no Camila. And then I lost another bunch of matches. I feel like those, though, were against my previous arena defense because they came in so quick. But I went down to rank 600. I was at rank, I was like 250 or something before that match. I went all the way down to rank 600. That's how bad that was. And that was completely a beatable arena defense. It was just extremely tanky that none of them died on the first turn. I even think I lost this match, if I remember correctly. Maybe I didn't. No, I didn't. But look at how crazy. I mean, you guys got mad at me last week for talking about Water Fairy King so much, but I mean, how can you not talk about him? How can you not talk about Water Fairy King when he's just a complete monster? Oh, so going back to talking about Pung Bake though, I was kind of putting him in a group with Samath and Tiana. Now, I don't think it's that serious with Pung Bake. I really don't. But I really think he is a legit viable nuker now. And that's with just very little testing. Because what happens is, from what I understand, from what I got from the little testing that I've done, whatever damage you do, doesn't matter anything else, those other monsters are going to be receiving half of that damage. Doesn't matter if they have defense break, doesn't matter if they have shields on, doesn't matter if they have anything else. Maybe invincibility still counts. Maybe the shield still counts, because I didn't, like I said, I didn't test it enough, but it definitely went without defense break. Defense break didn't matter. It was still doing half the damage. If you did 100,000 damage, you're doing 50,000 damage to everybody else, no matter what they got on them. So you can technically almost single target people now with Pung Bake, where you can do Pung Bake on one target. Boom. You don't even have to worry about. You don't have to worry about anything. You just have to worry about that one target. That means Galleon. You don't need Galleon on your team, because Galleon does too much. Now granted, there's no other monster out there that even does that for one monster, where it decreases defense, also boosts your attack bar, so you're probably still going to be using Galleon, because Galleon's OP AF, but I feel like it opens other doors. Now this, I don't bomb that Juno, because the Juno's not going to die, and then it's just going to revive itself back to life. So I didn't do it. I should not have done that third skill against the Juno. At that point I should have just gone after the Camilla, but I did it. That's what it was. I mean, it's not like I won or lost the game from it, so not a horrible play. 12 minutes left though, and I'm sitting at Conqueror 383 with 12 minutes left. I went all the way down to like 600, guys. I was way down there. Way down there. Especially considering the fact that I started off at 244 some odd ranks. I did lose this match. I lost the match. It was a speed battle. I lost. I thought I could do it. I thought maybe if the Tiana went before me that I could still cut in between. Didn't happen. So now this defense with the Amduat, I went back to the Triton arena offense. So instead of using my Tiana boosting my attack bar and removing all of my will runes, I'm going to use the Triton to remove will runes and then decrease their attack bar, so I should be good. Plus I still have will runes, so that way once that Amduat gets another turn, I got will runes on the two monsters that I need. Drop those bombs, boom boom. Missed it though on Amduat. That's okay, I think. I don't think I lost this one. Maybe I did. I don't know. Maybe I lost. Maybe I did lose this one. Yes, I did lose this one. I got a long ways to go. And I was like, man, what is the accuracy on my SEARA? My SEARA has a really good amount of accuracy. I think it's like 85%. Like, you don't need any really more than that. But she yeah, she didn't do what she needed to do. So I lost a match at 383. Now I'm down to 714. 714. That's so bad. I was like, am I even? Do I even keep doing this, or do I just stop? At 714, I was like, I should probably just stop. There's 10 minutes left in Rush, give or take. There's no way that I'm gonna finish C3 and like not. Oh my gosh, I was freaking out. And then this happened. I stopped. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. This is not happening right now. But it did. It happened. I missed two deals. I think I still won this match. Yes, I did still win this match. But I mean, going from losing, going all the way down to 715, I was like, you know what, guys, I'm done. I'm just done. I almost quit. So this this should be something telling you guys, don't really ever quit. Okay, don't quit, because you never know what might happen. Okay, you never know. But I 100% almost quit. I was not happy. Not happy at all. And it wasn't even my defense. It was not my defense. It was just getting outsped, and it was, yeah, it was really the runes is what it came down to, and poor choices going after things that I probably should not have been going after. This defense I was a little scared about, because if it, you know, removes Will on my Tiana, stuns with the Chiwu, potentially I could lose, but I mean, it doesn't happen too often, so I was willing to take the risk. It's all about risk reward, really, when it comes down to Rush Hour, and that's why a lot of people say, oh, I got hit with a lot of RNG. Well, you're probably taking too many risks. Like, there's a point where you should take risks during Rush Hour, but don't take too many risks. Too many risks, you're bound to get hit with RNG, and it's not going to be fun. You're going to rage quit. You're not going to want to play anymore. But some risks are good as long as you take them educated. Take educated risks, if that's even a thing. Educated risks is what it's all about. I was real mad about that. I was real mad about that heal. Most of the time, you guys know that the Beast Monk's heals are super troll, and they never do the heals when they need to. They would much rather use their third skill. Guys, I don't even know if I won this match. This is actually scaring me here just watching it again, because I feel like if I was in this situation during Rush, I'd be like, I could potentially lose this again. Juno's no joke, too. Juno's no joke. Alright, so I got a nice violent proc, though. Lots of nice violent procs. I missed my bomb. I was like, of course I did. Of course I missed my bomb. That Camilla's got to have at least, you know, 70% resistance. It's a god Camilla. It's god Mila. And then from here, I was like, oh wait, don't put the bomb on, because then it's going to get taken right off. And even this one, I'm not sure if I could have put the bomb on or not. So I tried. It didn't work. That Camilla, though, it's got a lot of resistance on it. Guarantee you it does. And I wasn't sure how turns worked, so I didn't do that. Because I was like, 2 turns. If I use that one, I get 1 turn left, and then comes back again, and we should be, no. And then I was like, okay, here we go. This makes sense. Okay, boom. 1 turn, it's back up. And the Camilla's dead. I almost used it the first time, though, with 2 turns. Alright, so now I'm like, okay, we're back down to 314. We're not really getting hit a lot. It was close to the arena ending, and I was like, okay, well, buying another pack that could potentially get me into G1, it's worth it for me to buy that pack at that time, because, you know, any other day I probably would not have bought a pack, because I was already feeling really low, because I went all the way down to 700. I was like, this is dumb. Screw this game. I only got 5 minutes left. I'm barely C1 or C3, I guess. And I was like, fuck this pack. I don't want to buy it. But I realized that, you know, if you buy the pack, you're probably going to get G1. It's going to give you more crystals by the rewards than you actually spend on the refresh. So I did it. I gave in, and I bought that damn refresh. 5 minutes left. So now I'm checking the clock way too much. one battle got me up to 228. So I was like, all right, I'm feeling good now. I got 5 minutes left. I'm at 228. I could potentially push into G2 and finish kind of right around where my goal was, which was high G1. Like I didn't think I could get to G2, but then this happened. I was like, damn you. I was like, seriously, damn you. And then the Fallen Blossom, I was like, just when I think I got my, feet underneath me, this happens. And I don't kill the Leica. This guy comes back, stuns both my water monsters. I was like, okay, I need to kill this Leica. Otherwise that Leica is gonna come back and haunt me. And then this double proc from the from the Chassoon. I was like, no, God, put me back to 324. I was like, damn it. This is so dumb. I hate this game. I hate this game so bad. So bad. Oh. The RNG on my SEARA, just never landing bombs when she needs to. I didn't realize how crappy bombs can make you feel sometimes. And then from here, I was just like, man, I just need to get back into G1. I really do, because this is not gonna be fun. Not gonna be. I don't want to end C3. I don't care whose account I'm on. I don't want to end C3. It's 12:57. 3 minutes left. Again, right back down to 231. So I'm like, one match is giving me either a real nice boost or a real bad. So I was like, this could potentially. I'm like on the lip, going back, just like lippy. I'm going back, lippy, back and forth. I'm like, okay, this. I hate fighting against Samaths. I don't care what other monster is with them. I hate fighting against Samaths. There's like a few monsters that I just don't want to fight against. Samath is one of them. Tianlang is another one. And Onduat's another one. Freya is another one. There's actually a lot of monsters that I don't like fighting against, even with such a stacked monster box. There's so many monsters that I just do not want to fight against. So that match, I didn't really gain much ground. I didn't lose any ground. So I was like, damn, I got hit. I got a defense loss. As soon as I got that defense win, I was like, man, I'm probably not going to make any progress. I'm going to come back from this match. I'm going to see myself getting hit 4-5 times. I'll be way down in C3, maybe even C2. Why do I even play this game? And then I was like looking at this person's HP, this Beta, and I was like, she's gonna come back, violent proc into a heal, and then double violent proc, revive, and all this other crap. And I was like, man, screw that. So I was a little upset about it. But from here, I was like, okay, I just need to. I mean, it's 12:59. I gotta spam my wings because I'm gonna get rid of them. I'm going to bed after this. I'm not gonna be up in time to use my wings again. So I was like, just get them out of here. If I get caught into a match where I'm gonna lose, just ride it out till the defense or the arena is over. Luckily, I was able to kill all 3 of those except for the Leica. And Leica went down pretty easily, so it gave me another opportunity to win. So I was like 12:59. Put me down to 137. I was like, man, I can get another one in. It didn't matter what defense I pulled up just then. I would have fought it. But you saw the clock just hit to 1 o'clock. That's when arena ends. And I mean, it didn't really matter what I did against this defense. I actually did some stupid things about it because I feel like I was like, okay, it's over anyway. It doesn't matter. Like, I just want to get out of this match. So you guys will see. But as this is kind of fading off here, I really appreciate you guys tuning in. And if you guys like these videos, if you want to see one every single week, win or lose, fail, ending C2, C1 on a serious rush, whatever it is. If you guys want to see one of these every week, just let me know, and I will do my absolute best to make it happen, because they are a lot of fun. They're pretty easy to make for the most part as well, and I think they're pretty educational for the most part. You guys can see some different, you know, things, and hopefully I can get this account to where my account was, you know, finishing rank 3 on a weekly basis. You know, I didn't always finish rank 3 on my other account, but you know, getting into the top 10 was not like an uncommon thing for my other account. That's the stupid thing right there. Removing your bomb with a Tiana, removing your own damn bomb. And I was like, well, if I didn't already miss arena, I missed it now. But if you guys really enjoyed this video, though, go ahead, leave a comment, like, subscribe. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Smash it, you know, like all those other YouTubers. Smash that subscribe button. Yeah, so do all that. But as always, stay soupy, don't be potatoes, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.